The relationship red flag that predicts a breakup. Have you ever looked at a happy couple and wondered how they suddenly ended their relationship without anyone seeing it coming? From the outside, everything appeared normal, and they smiled together as if nothing was wrong behind closed doors. Friends often assume a breakup happens because of one huge mistake, but that is rarely how relationships actually end. Most relationships slowly fall apart because of unhealthy patterns that quietly become stronger every single day. There is one relationship red flag that experts believe predicts a breakup more accurately than almost any other warning sign. Surprisingly, that red flag is not constant arguing, different personalities, or having occasional disagreements with each other. Every healthy couple argues because no two people will ever think, feel, or react exactly the same way. The real difference is not whether couples argue, but how they treat each other while trying to solve those disagreements, when respect slowly disappears during conflict. The emotional foundation of the relationship begins to crack without either person noticing. Love can survive disagreements, misunderstandings, and stressful situations, but it struggles to survive when respect starts fading away. At first, the changes seem so small that most people simply ignore them and hope everything will improve naturally. Your partner may begin interrupting you before you finish explaining what you actually wanted to say. They might roll their eyes whenever you express your feelings, making you feel like your emotions are somehow unimportant. Sometimes they laugh at your concerns and later claim they were only joking when you tell them it hurt. Other times, they dismiss your opinion before even trying to understand why you feel that way. Each moment may seem insignificant on its own, but repeated behaviors slowly change the emotional atmosphere of the relationship. Instead of feeling valued, you begin feeling like your thoughts carry less importance every single day. You gradually stop expressing your opinions because previous conversations always left you feeling unheard or misunderstood. Without realizing it, you begin choosing silence over honesty because silence feels emotionally safer than another disappointing conversation. One of the most dangerous forms of disrespect is something psychologists call contempt, and it is far more damaging than ordinary criticism. Contempt happens when one partner begins believing they are smarter, better, or more important than the other person. Instead of discussing the problem together, they start attacking your intelligence, personality, or character during every disagreement. Their words no longer focus on solving the issue because they become focused on making you feel smaller. Simple mistakes suddenly become opportunities to criticize everything about who you are as a person. Over time, repeated criticism slowly damages your confidence until you begin questioning your own value in the relationship. You no longer feel like an equal partner because every conversation leaves you feeling judged instead of understood. Healthy relationships solve problems together, but unhealthy relationships slowly turn one partner into the problem itself. Another warning sign appears when your emotions are constantly dismissed instead of being acknowledged with understanding and compassion. You finally gather the courage to explain why something hurt you, hoping your partner will genuinely listen this time. Instead of empathy, you hear phrases like, "You're overreacting," or "You're just being too sensitive again." Rather than feeling comforted, you begin questioning whether your own emotions are even reasonable anymore. After hearing those responses often enough, many people stop sharing their feelings altogether because vulnerability no longer feels emotionally safe. The silence that follows is not peace because it is simply disappointment that has stopped asking to be heard. Many people believe fewer arguments automatically mean a healthier relationship, but that assumption can be incredibly misleading. Some couples stop arguing because they no longer believe their conversations will ever change anything for the better. They avoid difficult discussions because every previous attempt ended with criticism, blame, or emotional exhaustion. From the outside, the relationship appears calm, but inside, emotional distance continues growing every single day. Eventually, both partners begin living beside each other instead of truly living with each other, even though nothing dramatic seems to have changed. Small moments of connection slowly disappear, and everyday conversations become routine instead of meaningful. The laughter that once brought you closer becomes less frequent, while emotional loneliness quietly takes its place. By the time one person finally says, "I don't think this relationship is working anymore," the emotional breakup has often been happening for months. The ending may feel sudden to friends and family, but the warning signs were present long before anyone noticed them. That is why the relationship red flag that predicts a breakup is not conflict itself, but the gradual loss of respect that quietly weakens love from the inside out.